We're going to unbox, I believe I'm the first person, as of this date of recording this, I'm the first person to unbox FroggyFogs' first ever fog bubble machine. It's called Fobbles. What is going on, vlog? As you can see, I am in my magazine right now, so it's a little hot and muggy. It's not really hot outside, but it gets really muggy in these containers. So if I start sweating, ignore it. But today, guys, we are going to unbox, I believe I'm the first person, as of this date of recording this, I'm the first person to unbox FroggyFogs' first ever fog bubble machine. It's called Fobbles. It basically shoots fog into bubbles and blows it up. Also has a light on it, so it's a 4-in-1 unit, and we'll walk through those features today. I'm standing inside because it's super windy outside, so hopefully we can shoot some bubbles off and stuff like that. But to start off, guys, for one, this is not a paid endorsement. I'm not getting sponsored. I love FroggyFogs. I do a lot of business with them throughout the year, and I'm super excited to review this, and I'm happy that they shipped me the unit very quickly. I've seen it at their trade show, stuff like that, but I think I'm the first person to actually do an unboxing review. So let's go ahead and get started and go. So here are the specs. As you can see, it's 120 volts, not 208. It has 4 modes: fog, haze, bubbles, and bubble fogger. So it's a 4-in-1 unit. Tank capacity is 2 liters. That's pretty good. The LEDs, RGBAW plus UV lights. So that means you can do all the colors essentially, including UV. The heater core is 1100 watts. That's pretty significant. The PowerCon cable is 5 foot. It has DMX in and out, and it is 3-pin. Control LED lights with smart DMX controller, which means you can hook a DMX controller up to it, lighting console, whatever. It has 20 preset colors, and then it has the 0 to 100% variable rate on the pump and fan, so you can control the speed and the power of the fan and the pump of the bubbles. So that's pretty cool. Alright, looks like I got the instruction manual. If you can see there in little letters right there, it puts out 25,000 CFM of fog, which is pretty impressive. That's pretty much a hazer right there. I'm gonna get this out of the box real quick. Alright, there it is, guys. There's the machine. What I first noticed about this unit is it actually has wheels. It has casters, so you can kind of roll it around and not worry about carrying it, which is pretty cool. Starting with the first design of it, it seems to be very well built. Let's spin it around. Well, we can start on this side. It has the LCD display, timer, menu, remote. It does come with a wireless remote, it looks like, which is clipped right here. It does come with a wireless remote, which is pretty nifty, I'd say. I don't know how it works. Oh, look at that. Boom, look at that. Wireless remote. You have your fluid reservoir here. This is for the fog, not the bubbles. The fog goes here. And then you have the 3-pin DMX in and out, so you can daisy chain and do whatever. This looks like some kind of plug for drainage, maybe. So we'll keep that there. It has 2 built-in fans to push the bubbles out. It has the 120 volt PowerCon right there, and a 120 volt 10 amp fuse, and then the power switch. Turn it around. Boom, there's the front. So as you can see, the LEDs are here. The bubbles are in here. You put the bubble fluid right down in here. You fill it to this level. See that little crease? Fill it to that level. It will spin, collect the bubbles, and then the fog will shoot out, spray, and then you can turn the lights on as well. So first impression, I like it. I think it looks cool. It's definitely a well-built machine. I want to see one thing real quick, is if these casters lock. That's one thing that I don't see. As of right now, it does not look like these casters lock. They just kind of spin and go crazy, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal, but especially on a unlevel surface, I mean, this container's not perfect on level, but it definitely rolls. So, oh well. Okay, so for the fog, they highly recommend the bog fog. It is a very long-lasting fluid. It will, once the bubbles pop, the fog will still be there. It's a very long-lasting fluid, so definitely get this as designer select it. Now for the bubble fluid. As you can see, I'm using the Pro Bubble Juice. It is a professional formula. It has a decent hang time. It's not a super long hang time. It's not a super long hang time, but we're going for a close proximity. So these bubbles are designed for, like, if you're in a small dance room, and they make bubbles for like large venues like stadiums and stuff, to where the fall time is a lot longer. But here we're just going to do it on the ground. You know, we're going to use this for weddings and concerts, little concerts, stuff like that, but nothing big. So the fall time of the bubbles will be shorter. It doesn't have as much distance to travel, so the bubbles will pop quicker. So that's why we're using this fluid. That's the fluid I'm using. Hope that helps. And let's go ahead and fire this thing up. All right, it is time to fill it up. Now this jug is removable. You can take this jug out and fill it and then put it back in if you want to, or you can just fill it on the machine. I tripped a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and power it on. Boom. Menu, bubble fogger. Alright, so we're gonna go through these and figure this out. Alright, now we're going to pour the bubbles. Pour. It holds about a half gallon of bubbles. It's pretty impressive. And guys, if you don't use all the bubble fluid, you can use this tab right here and it'll empty the bubble. So you just put the jug there and it'll drain the bubble fluid back in the jug so you don't waste bubbles. Alright, so we're going to run this thing in timer mode. It is ready. Guys, and if you can hear me, it took exactly 6 minutes to warm up, exactly 6 minutes. So we're gonna go to timer mode because I have all this set up. I'll show you this once I get inside, how this all works. So it's not so windy, but we're gonna push timer. And it's gonna go ahead and start its timer. Here we go. Now they're staying in one spot. So if you notice, I can pop them and have little smoke in them. It is a really cool effect though. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this review inside. It was windy outside, so I'm going to take the time today and do it inside so you guys can hear me and I'm not shouting over the wind. So you have all the buttons here, menu, up, down, the LED remote. It does come with it, a little bitty remote. Button for the remote, a manual fog / bubble button, a lock button so you can lock the controls, and then a timer button. So if you can see the LCD, we'll go to menu. You can go through each thing, so you can control the bubble fogger, control just the fog, control the haze, control just the bubble machine, and obviously the number 4 is the bubble fogger, so the combo. Now if you want to change a setting on this, you can go through, push the menu button and select that. Then you can do you can change all kind of settings in here. So go to bubble fogger, push the menu button to select that one, and then go through and push the menu button again to cycle through them all. You have the fan speed, the booster fan, which is the booster fan that blows the stuff. The booster fan that blows the bubbles out. The wand speed, you can control the wand speed. Timer intervals. Timer duration. Timer fog volume. Timer fan speed. Timer booster fan speed. Timer bubble wand speed. You can set the DMX address right there just by moving that up or down or whatever. And LED program, you can it has 20 preset settings, so you can go through and just kind of change the lighting colors just to see what it's going to look like. It also has a fluid sensor in it, so if it runs low on fluid, that was the last selection that I ran right past. If it's out of fluid, it'll let you know, it'll stop the machine, it won't run anymore. Now I believe that's just for the fog fluid, that's probably not for the bubble fluid. So once the fog runs out, it'll let you know that, hey, it's out. So that is pretty much all the settings in the bubble fog machine. As you can see, it's still warming up, so it kind of bounces off the screen pretty quickly. Okay guys, that is the Fobble machine, the fog bubble machine from FroggyFogs. Hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully you learned a little bit about that. I'm going to do more reviews in the future about this machine once I get hooked up to DMX, and I'll tap into lighting codes and all the parameters and stuff like that. So look forward to that. Thank you again. All in all, great machine. So thank you so much, FroggyFogs, for sending this to me. Thank you to my viewers for watching this and seeing what I'm up to. And hopefully you would purchase one. I will leave a link in the description when they release the website, because I don't think the website's live yet, because literally this is a brand new machine. So stay tuned for that. I'll put that in the description once it comes out. But thank you guys. If you have any questions, please drop comments in below. Please like this video and let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching.